Welcome to this unboxing video of the new Bose QC45 noise cancelling headphones. I thought before we unbox them though, to put them in a bit of historical context, we'd have a look at a set of their predecessor, the QC35 Mark II headphones. And while I've long since lost the box, just to go even further back in time, these are the QC25 noise cancelling headphones. And I should start off by confessing that this is not a brand new unboxing of these headphones. I've had these for some time, so I've just put them back in the box so as to recreate kind of sort of the experience you'd have. There's a nice outer box. And then if we go inside the box, sliding the cover off, we have this nice little flap. Lift it up, and inside we have, well, on the top there's some instructions about how to set up, because there's not much else. And we have this nice zip-up carry case. It has a little loop to put on somewhere. It has space back here for other bits and pieces. This is all elastic, so you can put things in here and they won't fall out. There's also a connecting cable if you're going wired. And as you can see, I've never opened this. I don't even know what it is. Let's see if I can open it now. So there is some genuine unboxing going on here. Oh, I bet I know what it is. I bet it is a short charging cable for the lithium-ion rechargeable battery inside. And while I'm going to wager any amount of money, you can't see what sort of connector that is. It's a micro USB, not the new USB-C style. What else do we have in here? Oh, it was all wrapped up in plastic that I took off a long time ago. And we've got silica gel, yay for that. And this important safety instructions, which of course translates as legalese to protect us from liability. There's a single column in English, and then we have as many more languages as you can hope for. Oh, sorry, it's 2 columns in English. But in terms of practical information, nothing whatsoever. If you want to know what to do with these headphones, you need to download the Connect app for setup. And now, I guess you'd like this to be unzipped, inside of which, shouldn't be on, take out little bits of packing. And here are the headphones. I quite like the way they fold up like this for traveling purposes. You don't need the spaces, so you can carry that in your carry-on if you wish to. The headphones, one of the really nice things is they say, can you see that? L for the left cup and for the right cup. And now it all starts to get a bit complicated. There is the on-off button, which I guess green is off and red is on. There's no indicator light. Well, probably there is, the battery's just dead. Then on this side you have a nondescript single button. What does it do? That's anyone's guess. On the other side, you've got 3 buttons, a down button, there's minus, a plus button, and a button with 3 dots on it, and 2 little indicator lights as well. Here is the charging port to charge the headphones, and if you're using a wired connection, the connection goes into the left headphone. You can adjust them for size. Nice padded headpiece, nice padded, feels like a sort of a rubbery gel foam insert. Now that's a little tag on the inside of the box that just shows you how they store. And there's another little elasticized pouch thing there for maybe connecting wires or anything else. So the Bose QC35 Mark II headphones remain an excellent product even now. Bose are continuing to sell them at a slightly discounted price of $299, and they also sell refurbished ones for $199, which is starting to get a screaming bargain. The big question, of course, though, is should you get or should you dig a bit deeper into your pocket and get the brand new QC45 headphones? And that's probably our cue to start unboxing these. I know that's what you've been waiting for. Let's open this up and see what's inside. The box itself is a little more solid and slightly differently arranged than the QC35 box was. And there's various stuff on the underneath. It doesn't seem to tell us anywhere, though, what color the headphones are. Oh, yes, here we are. So we have a set of hopefully white smoke headphones. Now they have this sort of tamper-evident zipper along here that you need to open. And once you do that, you've bought them, depending on what the return policies may be. But there's no way you can pretend that you've not opened the box. Let's just put that away. Hello, some fine print inside. Nothing very serious, nothing that most of us would normally choose to read. And now, taking off the lid. Inside we have a wrapped up carry case, silica gel, and important safety instructions, which is exactly the same as on the QC35, I suspect. You promise not to sue us for anything ever, and you promise not to eat them, so on and so forth. Now the instructions here, start here, download the app, turn them on, and that's it. You don't get much in the way of printed instructions for your money, do you? Let's open this up. It's nice that it's not sealed. And inside, the case looks very much like the one we've just opened before, except it doesn't have any sort of external pouch here. Still got a little loop thing here. And shall we unzip it? And ta-da! The headphones. I suppose a nice thing about having a light-coloured headphone is that you're less likely to overlook them and leave them behind when you leave the flight, which is something many of us have done in the past. Had the same pieces of packing as before. Has a set of very short connecting cable. If you're doing it wired, as I certainly plan to. So that's about how long? Oh, I'm going to say that's probably going to be 39.37 inches, 1 meter, call it a yard, 3 feet of connecting cable. That's probably enough depending on where you have your music player. And here, this is the power cable, and this time we have a USB-C port rather than the earlier micro USB. There it is on the right hand ear cup, and on the left one, same as on the QC35s, the wired connector. And yes, we again have the L and the R shown inside. The rest of the physical construction doesn't seem to have changed much. We have an on-off button on the right ear cup, same as before. We have a nondescript button that does something on the left ear cup. We have the plus and minus and middle button. This time it doesn't have 3 dots on it, it's just a button by itself. And instead of 2 indicator lights, we now just have 1. And I wonder if we have any power light at all. It's not coming on, probably because the batteries are dead, but let me just put them on and see if it talks to me to tell me anything. Nope, doesn't want to say anything. So, headphones, and let's just put them alongside. Well, why not go all the way back to the QC25 and play a game of spot the difference. Not a great deal of difference. There are extra ports on the QC45, compared to single ports on the QC25, which probably makes some magical sort of difference. And there are also the sensing ports here for microphones, and I'm not seeing them on these. They probably pick up through the outside ports only. But the rest of the construction and the dimensions seem to be very, very similar. I went away for an hour and charged up these headphones, so now we can actually try them out. That's going to be a bit problematic because you won't hear what I'm hearing. The first thing I wanted to do was just connect them up to a music source, and I realized that, I wonder if you can see that. Can you see that? The 2 connectors on the wired cord are slightly different sizes and different thicknesses. The objectionable thing about that, and Bose just can't help itself, they have to come up with a proprietary connector that means that if you lose or break this cord, you've got to buy another one from Bose. You can't use any generic connector with this type of 1/8 inch stereo connection on each one. It's also interesting to note that this is just a tip, ring and sleeve connector, so it's for stereo sound only. It doesn't also have any microphone capability in it for enabling you to use this with your phone other than in the Bluetooth format. But let me plug this into my phone. Well, let me first get the phone playing music so we know it is. And perfect. Where's my... I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's playing perfectly well directly through the cord and switched off. So the next thing we're going to have to do is, as it tells us in the sheet, download the Bose Music app. Let's see how we can go about that using the phone. So let's go into Play Store, and I searched for it before, B-O-S-E, and the challenge is we have several different ones to choose from. we want the Bose Connect app, the music app, the Sound Touch app, the remote control, not the sleep buds thing. I see on this sheet we want, sorry about that. Okay. My daughter just telling me she didn't run out of gas on the way to the gas station. Good. So we want the Bose Music app. Install. Open. Connect to product. Sign in or create account. Well, we definitely don't want to do that. We just want to connect to product. We need location access. Okay, so we've got no choice. If we say don't allow, it doesn't work. So allow. And let's do only this time. Set up a new product, headphones. Skip. Yes, yes. Agree to them all. Allow notifications. Okay, where's the no, I don't want notifications. And now it's searching nearby. So the second step on this sheet is to slide the power Bluetooth switch so the app can find your headphones. Ah, found it. So let's connect. Getting ready. Pairing request. Tap to pair with Bose QC45. Now I heard the headphones actually saying something then. I better put them on and listen. Alright, it's telling me it's ready to connect. And I think we missed, hang tight, we're almost there. Okay. Getting ready. Connection failed, please try again. That's because I didn't tap that before. No, I don't want it to access all that stuff, so let's pair. Now it's telling me it's connected, but I still have a connect option down here. It told me it was connected through the headphones themselves. What happens if I try connecting again? Getting ready. Connection failed, please try again. It is the QC45. Make sure your headphones, yes, yes, slide until you hear the voice prompt. Now it's telling me it is connected. This page will change when we find your headphones, but the headphones think I'm already connected. What's this telling me? Turned it off, turn it on again. Oh, it says it's connected again. Connect to product, sign in or create account. I don't want any of that, let's just get rid of it. Let's go back to lovely classic FM, and can I hear it through the headphones? Yes, you can probably hear that, it's just a quiet bit of music. So that did connect. I better stop before we have any copyright problems. Now what happens if I turn the phone off and on again? Will it automatically reconnect? So let's just turn the phone off and turn the headphones off as well. Now the phone is off, I'll turn the phone back on again. And I'll wait till the phone is back to normal, then I'll try turning the headphones on again. Okay, we have the screen recorder on again. Let me now turn on the headphones. And we have a white light come on at the bottom, if you can see that. Oh, it's blue now. And the phone tells me that it's now connected for battery. Let's try playing music again. Good. That was nice and reasonably easy, wasn't it? Well, it's time to summarize. We have the 3 different generations of headsets here. The Bose QC25 came out in 2015. It was the last model that did not have Bluetooth capabilities. I like it because it's tremendously simple. It just has a simple on-off switch. That's all. Nothing to remember, nothing to forget, nothing to get wrong. You just turn them on, turn them off. They didn't have a very long model life. It was only a year later, in 2016, that the QC35 came out, and then a year later, in 2017, the QC35 Mark II, which just had a slightly different button arrangement, and that's what these are. These introduced us to the wonders of Bluetooth wireless connectivity and gave us 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons and a switch instead of a switch and nothing else, and at least two different indicator lights as well. Much more complicated. In 2019, the product that is not present came out. That's the NC700, the so-called top-of-the-line headphones, which I just really did not like much at all. They are $379 at present, and I stuck with the QC35 Mark II. And now, 2021, September the 23rd was when the QC45 came out. They've attracted some criticism for being too plasticky. I can't say I see them as being too plasticky. They're no more plasticky than any of the others were. They've also attracted criticism for being too heavy. And maybe I will measure them on the scales. They are perhaps a little heavier than the 35s, and definitely a little heavier than the 25s, probably because of the weight of the battery as well. This had a single AAA battery in it, and these have the lithium-ion rechargeables. But it's not something you notice on your head. It's only something specifications. If you'd like to know more about the QC45s and the comparison across the generations, please now go to my website, read the full review where I talk about user issues, sound quality, well, the noise cancelling works. I hope you found this interesting.